Rick here from Mobberley Brewhouse. We're going to be drinking this evening our Session New England IPA, which is UnChained. So it's a 4.4% beer. It's got a double dry hop with Citra and Mosaic hops, and from our core range it is probably my favourite. Okay, so we started out as Mobberley Fine Ales, as all good things, or certainly a lot of good things start. It started with two friends having a conversation over a pint in a pub. So the Church Inn in Mobberley, which is about 200 metres from where our old brewery site was and where our shop currently located is where it all started. Phil, our co-owner, was sat with one of his friends discussing the lack of good cask beer by local producers, and the landlord pointed out that one of our friends, Winkle, were selling their old kit. So Phil and his friend decided to invest and took the big step into brewing beer, having been keen home brewers prior to this. Fast forward to a few years later, James, Phil's son, who'd finished university and had toured America, drinking lots of different craft beers, decided that he was going to come on board and move us forward from producing just cask to a can and keg range. So with that, we started investing in new equipment, refining recipes. In 2017, I joined the brewery to launch our can and keg range, and from there we've moved to a new site at the bottom of Wood End Lane, which probably means nothing to you, but it's a single track lane with lots of potholes in the middle of nowhere in Mobberley. Great for your car suspension, great for your tyres. So, who are the team behind Mobberley Brewhouse? We have James, who is our managing director. We have Phil, who is a co-owner and is James's dad. We have Sophie, who is the operations director of our two bars, Project 53 Knutsford, which is where we're filming this video, and Project 53 in Stockport. Then in the sales team there is myself, Louise, Jack and Harry. Admin is covered by the wonderful Jenny. For the brewing team, we've got Chris, who is our production manager, Russ, who is a brewer, Tom, who is a new member of staff, who is an assistant brewer doing his training. Jack is our packaging assistant, and we have Dan, who is our drayman stroke head of logistics, or at least that's what he tells us he is. Okay, so let's get the beer cracked open. So, on the nose you've got stone fruit and hop. We use rolled oats in the grist so that you get a really nice full mouthfeel and smoothness. Some nice carbonation to it. So the haze comes from the proteins in the grist, and also from the high level of hop that we put into it. So on the nose you've got citrus, you've got stone fruits. As you can see from the clarity, it's a hazy, as you would expect a New England IPA to be, beer. Got some apricot notes there. Really nice carbonation. There's Citra at the front, there's medium hop bitterness that's then giving way to some sweetness, little residual dryness that comes from the hop. Really refreshing beer. How refreshing? It's refreshing. Cheers, Cybervestors. All the best.